so I like don't lose my marbles and become a really mean lady when I don't need to be. So that's my tidbit. Do that. That helps me. It may or may not help you. But if you're a mom and you feel like sometimes you start the day off rough, you maybe have to go to work and power through because that's just how life is. Like, you don't get breaks. That's something that helps me be less on edge, I guess, at the end of the day, to know, like, hey, I still have a few minutes to, like, decompress and unwind. But also the other part of that is if you have a really good spouse who understands and is trying to understand your mental health, like me, he's great. He'll take the kids. He knows every single day after work, like, I need that 30 minutes, whether it's a drive for 30 minutes, a walk for 30 minutes, whatever, like 30 minutes after the end of the day before I become mom and put my mom hat back on, basically, like, I need it. If I don't get it, like, a total beast awakens and I just, like, can't. I become overstimulated. So if you're like me and that might be a tip that helps you, it doesn't always work. Now, it's not like flawless, but it is a coping skill that I actively use every day to try and help me better be put in a position to be successful rather than to be upset or be grumpy that I'm overwhelmed and then I can't communicate, because I'm one of those individuals that, like, I'm not a good communicator and I don't know how to communicate that well. I've worked on it for years, and I continue to work on it every day, but when I am overstimulated to my freaking max and I don't have time to decompress, I can't communicate, and I just really become a totally different person who is actually kind of like rude and mean, and I don't really like to be that person, but that's how she is. That's how she comes out. She's a mean lady sometimes, and it's not fair. But again, like, thank God I get at least a drive home today, and then I get to go for a walk, and then I don't have to cook dinner. So that's a bonus because we have basketball. So knowing the routine for after work helps me be prepared for the sequence of events instead of having things planned and sprung on me. It's something that me and my husband have talked about throughout the years, is always having a plan, always knowing what's going on, when it's going on, and not like having stuff be last minute between us, because that will trigger me. I don't really know why it triggers me, but it will. So anyways, having a plan, having a routine, just like sleep hygiene, just like your morning routine, like an after work routine, is very important to help you decompress, de-stress, and prepare for the next activity or next sequence of events.